Howdy, partner. It's me, Paul, the voiceover, who was born in the Netherlands and who moved to the United States in 1999. That was a very bad accent, wasn't it? These days, I live in Vermont, and this series delves into all the reasons why I decided to throw in the voiceover towel. I'm done recording voiceovers. Yes, welcome to part 8. I've talked about my voice becoming unreliable after my stroke some 6 years ago, but even if my voice would have been perfectly preserved, I think I might have left the industry sooner rather than later. Why? It has to do with ambition or lack thereof. The word ambition comes from the old French ambition, which means a desire for honor or promotion, the will to achieve something extraordinary. I've always been ambitious in the sense that I wanted to perform to the best of my abilities. I believe we were born with certain talents for a reason, and those who have the drive to make the most of these talents stand a greater chance to achieve something meaningful. Not necessarily to win shiny awards, but to help this world become a better place. I am not a competitive person who wants to come first at all cost. That's why I will never ever take part in competitions so I can show off my shiny prizes. Doing my best is more important than being the best, but that's just me, to each his own, I say. Especially in artistic competitions, it's hard, if not impossible, to identify a clear finish line, like they have in sports, where the fastest time or the highest score determines who wins. I have judged quite a few voiceover competitions, and the top talent are all good enough to walk away with top honors. The winner is often in the ear of the beholder, which tells us more about the beholder than about the winner. I'm not saying this to invalidate the winners of competitions. What I'm telling you is that competitions are just not my cup of tea as a participant. Being able to consistently make money with my voice since I was 17 years old is a big win in my book. Every time a client picks me after auditioning countless colleagues, that's also a win. I always say that satisfied and returning clients are my best credentials. A client will always pick the voice he or she believes is best for the project, regardless of accolades and trophies. Having said that, it has never hurt a career to walk away with a prize that is known and respected. However, most of the clients I work with in voiceover land have never ever heard of voiceover competitions, and people don't care about what they don't know. But there's more to ambition than winning competitions. To me, ambition is a willingness to increasingly learn and grow in my profession, taking on more challenging projects for bigger clients at better rates. Ambition is deeply personal and limited to someone's unique abilities and background. As you can tell, I don't have a movie trailer voice. So it's never been my ambition to emulate Don LaFontaine, who famously coined the phrase, "in a world." Being a successful voiceover has everything to do with picking the projects that are right for you and your voice type. I was lucky to have a natural, neutral European accent that many could not replicate. I was one of the very few native Dutch speakers who was also a US citizen. But here's the thing. If you've been in business as long as I have, there are very few surprises. Most of the things I set out to do in my career I have already done or am no longer interested in. After reaching another milestone, it becomes more of the same and the drive slowly disappears. I truly count my lucky stars that there's nothing left that I wish to pursue, professionally speaking. On top of that, I am a creative person at heart, and being a voiceover involves reading other people's copy the way other people want it to be read. What excites me is creating my own content, and I'll tell you more about that later. Let me ask, do you consider yourself to be ambitious? What is a goal you'd like to reach, or a prize you want to win? And what would that mean to you? I'll see you in the next part, okay?